I came down just for a little drink and then I thought I saw something catch my eye. I came over here and I found yet another warden key. So hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Planet Crafter. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny and I have actually been a bit late here because I was already essentially having started the episode and realized that for some reason the recording didn't start. So I was just telling you that I have created two gas collectors, which are both doing the different types of gas. I have actually created one amphibian farm, which I was creating as part of the episode, but you kind of missed that bit. But we don't have any fish eggs. And I was looking into fish eggs. And that's about as far as we got. Apart from that, we had a super alloy storm, which did the super alloy storm thing. And I collected a bunch of super alloy from the super alloy storm thing. Now, I have actually Googled it, and I have been told that by Google that frog eggs, which are what I'm looking for, can be found in the water in various places. Now, the person who was commenting on Reddit said that these are typically found most likely by the warp in a little island by the warp gate. So I am going to look at that because that seems like a good bet. And as he specifically said, that he said there's lots elsewhere, but there's a good place to look. He said they would start spawning. What the hell is that? Ooh, it's a key. It's a key, McGee. Okay. So are these only visible because of my searchy thing? My add-on? Aha, look, frog eggs. Ah, so they appear at these little pools I've been drinking at right now. I know. Aha. Okay, so frog eggs found. And I actually have some T2 mutagen, so I can put additional frog eggs in there. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Hang on. Where's home? Home! Right. Oh, no. Wrong way. My base is getting big enough that I occasionally get lost. Right, so T4 mutagen, that's T3. I think I need T4 for this. T4, yes. So what do I need to make T4 mutagen? T3 and mutagen. Well, that's convenient because I can do that. So T4 it is. And yes, let's chuck those in and hit the research button. Now, common larvae are going to be useful for froggy type things, and I'm actually going to invest quite heavily in the froggy type things because that is, if you look at it, that does a lot of what we need. Plants, animals, pressure, heat, but it's particularly going to start hammering animals, which is good. Unfortunately, it doesn't help insects, but when I was looking around, there are going to be some things for insects open up in the not too distant future. 205, blah. Aquarium, which is obviously also animals, but here we have beehive, we have butterfly farm. So these things are going to start producing a bunch of, I'm going to say, hopefully, insects, which we're going to need to push that up. So I hope that will do the trick. T4 jetpack. Because it seems like we're basically almost there now. We're not far from the end. So it feels like we're getting there. And I'm actually now excited for the Humble DLC because it looked kind of cool. And it's a whole new planet to explore. And I can definitely see the appeal. I've really enjoyed this game. I mean, obviously the tech tree is essentially the same every time. But this, I'll be honest, I have really enjoyed just playing Planet Crafter. And that is, you know, something that should not be understated, you know, and I would quite happily replay it again. Oh my god, there's frogs all over my house. Right, let's drop another couple around. I'm going to drop another one out in this direction. I might in fact move that one as there's going to be frogs on my steps constantly. Now let's just chuck one here. And I'm going to put one over here. And then I'll probably put a couple up near the warp gate. Just because that seems like fun. And then hopefully we'll find some frog eggs as we go. And I can start changing them into better frog eggs. And then I can use them for that purpose. So let's just hop up that warp gate, place a couple more. See if we happen across any other frog eggs. And then we have some other fun stuff to do. So we have another frog eggs, which actually apparently mutated into 200%. So I'll take that. That's happy days. So we'll go and drop that off. That was something I found when I was building the other two things here. So, because this doesn't say any animals at the moment, so I'm guessing once I put this in, now it says, yeah. Now it says 1.6 kilos of animals per second. So that actually is pretty nifty. So animals should be, yeah, animals is now flying up. Awesome. We're going to have more animals than we have insects very soon. Okay, animals is going crazy. Now, one thing I did notice on my various travels around, which I'm gonna I'm gonna grab a power core just in case I need it for this. Yeah, I noticed while I was traveling around that there was a place with explosives required to get in, which I have not been in. Now I thought I'd been to most places, but there's definitely a few I'm forgetting. Because so many places you run around and you just forget that you meant to go back there. So I need a couple more explosives, unless they're in here. No, I had a feeling I've used them. So what do I need for explosives again? I think, is it 1 or 2? I think 2 and a circuit. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2. There we go, and we'll grab a couple of circuits and we'll get those made. Right, let's get those going, and then we're gonna actually have a look at the place I'm talking about and get a bit of food as well. Let's get some food, and then I'll go over and and if I can remember rightly, I'll show you exactly where I'm talking about, and we'll go in there. Okay, so this place looks a little bit different to how some of you might remember it. This is sort of the place with the arches and the what became a swampland, with uranium mine over in here. But there's an area up here I don't believe we ever actually got round to investigating, which shows here, but it's covered over, you see. I just happened across this when I was coming down to the uranium mine the other day, and I also, on my travel here, picked up a nice larvae, which is all good news as well, and of course what's now become some obligatory frog eggs, which we're going to be picking up a bunch of, I guess, as time goes on. Right, let's figure out where we want this, where it's not going to look too higgledy-piggledy. Okay, I guess that's going to have to do. And we'll stick you in there, and we'll set up the normal way with a couple of these. But I also, oh, I've only got enough for one. I also realized I don't really have a teleporter anywhere down in this area, so I did bring the stuff required for a teleporter, so we're going to call this area Swamp Arches. So hopefully that will remind us where this place is. And we need to go and explode our way in. Which I guess is probably best done about here. I never know quite how these explosives work best, so let's run. Okay. Ready? Oh, that worked perfectly. Couldn't have done better. I also noticed, actually, I should mention this, looking through, oh, it's not there, on the tech tree, there was a escape pod to escape back to human sort of civilization. But as you may remember, we already have kind of an offer from the wardens with the chip to escape to warden civilization as well. Which I've got to be honest, kind of sounds better than human civilization at this point. Let's grab these bits, and I guess we better offload. And maybe here I can, have I got enough to create a second, yes, a second cupboard, because all of this is going to have to go in. Those are not going to get taken anyway. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button there. So I need to pick that up and put that back in. The only thing I'm tempted to keep is the iron, just in case I need more. But for now, we'll put it on that and we'll let the drones do their thing. Hopefully they won't collect the iron because we'll be full anyway back at base. So more circuits here. I'm going to drop those off before we go down. Because I need to remember to take those home later. Right. Let's go down. Okay. Now, the other thing we are looking for is keys. You see, this is another reason to come in here. We're looking for access keys. Like these, access cards. I believe I now only need one more. Because there was a big door for which I needed multiple access cards. So the question is, if there's an access card door in here, what do I consider more important? Hello? Are these freaking... Oh, that is dark. These are like cryopods. Okay. Yeah, the question is going to be, what do I consider to be more important? Going through the big door, or going through the little door? You know, it's gonna be a choice then. So this is just goes to the other side of that anyway. I'm trying to take this methodically to try and stop myself getting confused, as we all know I have a tendency to do. Right, so door here. Let's just keep going this way for now. Oh my lord. You know, there are times when you think, if I just keep going, I'll get to the end and then I'll be able to double back and everything will be fine. And then you realise you're completely wrong. So I think that goes through the same room. Like a mess hall, yes. And this I call like more meeting room. So let's grab those. Wow, another 5,000 points as well for that. Okay, warning hydration low. I probably should have brought more water. I should have filled up on water on the way back. Right. I'm getting fairly full. So I might nip back up and check my hydration, get that sorted out. Because this room, this like second mess hall oh no, I was going to say seems to be the end. But there we go, I might well be wrong there. There is a generator here. Let's put our core in there and get that done. Maybe that'll actually give us some more light in here as well. Who knows, that may help. New blueprint fish display. So we'll go back this way, I want to say. Hello. And find our way back home. And oh god, can I find my way back home? Oh god. And yeah, I think there's nothing here. I've fallen for that trap before. I'll save my explosive on that one and wait until later. But yeah, I'm going to find my way back up, get some water, hopefully without dying. I do have water on me if I really must, but I'll try not to. Okay, so I did make it back with a few drops of water to spare, but only bloody just. But I did notice while I was on the way back getting lost, is by these cryopods, we have a door that opened with the power opening. So that had some more tokens and some more items. And I didn't actually drop off the key, which I should have done. And I think that was it for over in this direction. Yeah, because I think this is the way out. So what I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't bring it with me. I was going to say, what I'm going to do is actually drop the glow stick here. But I don't have the glow stick with me anymore. I left it behind. So that'll teach me for doing that. But yeah, I think I find I keep running past this. But I think it'll be okay. I'm not going to go down yet. We're going to go back across and around the other way. As we went around here, that was where the locker was. We went down here and we've essentially cleared this room, which I believe, yeah, that ties through there, and that ties up with this room. So that is all that area clear. So this and this are all, oh god, now I'm confused. We're all the same, he says. There is definitely a new way this way, which requires explosives. So we're going to drop that explosive and trigger it. And hopefully that's going to work. And that's going to get us access to here, which is more tokens, a bunch of seeds, and not a lot else. So the other place that needed explosives was over here somewhere, he says. But I think that's almost like a decoy. I might still explodify it anyway, because I can, and it's not really that expensive to do. So I'm just like checking behind the table, because I've played enough games to know there's always stuff hidden behind shit which you don't expect. So yeah, the other place where there was stuff to blow up, not quite sure where that was now. I think it's down this end somewhere. Don't know. Kinda lost it. But if I get some more explosives and then I find it, I will explodify it. Just to check. And I will do so on camera. I think we've been there. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I am going to now go down the ladder. This is not the same ladder. You know, this is not the same ladder. But we're going to go down it anyway. Okay, that is just a basic one, and that is another key card. So that is enough to open the big gate. Yes, and here is the other explodifiable. But I don't think there's anything there. I will get some explosives and have a look at it. I'm going to go back and grab actually some backup water and things before I carry on exploring, before I get myself in trouble. Because I don't want to die down here with a couple of key cards. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to store the key cards somewhere safe, so I don't lose them. Well, what I'll do is I'll store the key cards at least locally here, and then I'll go back with the rest. Okay, so we're back. 2 explosives. I forgot to drop off a seed apparently. I did bring the flare with me along with some water. The idea of the flare is just so as what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the flare like right here. And the idea of that is going to be that this shows me this is the corner where I have to go up and the ladder. That's my plan. Now, the 2 chips I stored locally for now, mainly because if I do need them, I don't want to have to go all the way home for them. But I really would prefer not to use them if I can, because I would like to open the big door. Okay, I'm going to try and explore without taking these down to start with, because for example here, I think I can just go round. And this might make it easier for me to understand where I am. Okay, so that is a access console door, so I'm gonna need 1 chip. Alright. Lots of the Lemira seeds, I haven't really had a use for them yet, though people did tell me I would have. But I certainly haven't found one for them yet. So yeah, there is that console here, and I've been around here, yes. So, right. That is one place I'm gonna want to go. Now, what I'd love to do is find a 3rd access card down here somewhere, so that I don't have to cut into the 2 I've already got. Let's see if we can get that lucky. There is nothing here. Damn it. I was thinking, if I was going to put an access card, this is the kind of place I'd put one. Okay, that is done and emptied. Let's go this way. as this seems to be a different route. Or is it? Right, this is the... See, this is why I left it here. It's the bar you have to go round. And then what about this way? Okay. Doorway leads the same place. This is all fairly straightforward, but nothing here. Okay, I'm walking through the same doorway again. Okay, what about this way? Okay, this way has things to be removed. Which has... Okay, this is... The roof has crashed in. Okay, okay. We have crashed in roof. We have... Well, interestingly, at least we have water down here. And a fish farm. Which fish farm could turn out to be useful very soon. Grab those bits. Excellent. I don't think there's anything else down here, but I'm gonna just check under the water just in case. Okay. So that was like caved in room. And we've been there now. Okay. I'm trying so hard to remember where the hell I've been here. Alright. And this is up near the exit, so this is actually where I came in. So let's again just go and take this opportunity of being right here to drop stuff off. Okay, so while I was there, I have taken the one key, the one access key, with me to bring down and open up here. Now, I'll say I might regret this later, because if it's really disappointing, I don't find any more access keys. What the hell is that? Genetic trait. Okay, this looks like it's an animal's DNA thing. Okay, genetic trait, interesting. Yeah, if I don't find another key, I'm gonna be upset because I don't know where else there is a wreck I haven't explored yet. There must be one, or one I haven't powered, or something. Suggestions in the comments, of course, are welcome on that front, because there may be one I've completely forgotten about. So if there is, I will gladly go back and search it again and find another key, because I want to open that big door. So this is, yeah, I keep going back to the same up point. So if we're going back to the same up point, that might mean that the other stairs are not connected to the same place, which is interesting. Now I'm going to go and find the access door, and once I manage to find that, I'll bring you back in, because I seem to have lost my way again. Okay, so I've been opening a couple of things, like vehicle logistics opened up as well, and I've made my way back to the access key door, so that is the door open. And please let there be a key down here. No, nothing. More tokens. Wow, I am gonna be like a freaking millionaire here. Another power generator, my lord. But no access key. But I have noticed that everywhere I look down here, and I have got extensively lost down here, this does not seem to tie up with the other set of stairs. I cannot find a way back to the other set of stairs. I can only find a way back to the set of stairs that I that are near the exit, which is hopefully where I'm going right now, he says. If I can find them, which around here somewhere, he says, I want to say, question mark, there it is. Yeah, so this is near the exit. So the other set of stairs must go somewhere else, so there's still hope of finding another access card. I will include this. I came down just for a little drink, and then I thought I saw something catch my eye. I came over here, and I found yet another warden key. So that is another warden's key found. I don't know why, I had a funny feeling there would be one down here, and I did want to see if I could find some more frog spawn. And now I'm very tempted to sort of fly out just over here as well, because more frog spawn, because I just have a funny feeling if I was gonna find one, over here, back here might be the place I might find one. But this is where I found access to a ship as well, if you remember. I found that access there. The tree here, these have never been collected. I've never been back here. Heat multiplier fuse, a few other bits to be grabbed. We'll set those, there we go, happy days. But apparently no warden key to be found back here. Alright, I'll go back and continue exploring the wreck. Okay, we're back inside. We're just randomly going to run around now. And one, I want to see if I can find that bit of rock that needs exploding, because I said I would. And two, I want to find this other ladder. So there's the other ladder. Where's the other bit of rock? Right next door. Excellent. Okay, so let's go here. That good enough? Figure that should be fine. Don't fall off too much. And yeah, there's nothing there, as expected. Which is fine. It was just to be sure. So now we end up going down. Oh, the second staircase, that only led to that, didn't it? So that is this entire wreck explored, but we're only one key up. So we need another key to explore the final master wreckage that we needed the 5 keys for. Okay, so I've headed home, and I'm actually going to make a to sort 2 here. There's going to be a to sort 2 and probably a to sort 3 at some point. But there we go. Oh dear. Thank you, caps lock. So, to sort 2. There we go. And that will let us chuck a few of these bits in. Let's see if there's space for those. These I have no space for at the moment. These I have no space for. This I have nowhere it goes. And we need to play with the frog eggs. And a warden's key can go over here with the other warden's keys. Now we have 5. I think we needed 10 in total. I'm sure it was something like 10. I can't remember where we had to take the 10 keys. That is a very good question, which I don't remember the answer to. Is where did I have to take the 10 keys? Ah, it was down to that weird structure, I think. No, because that weird structure did not have the pod. So maybe the big sun thing was the pod, I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to look into. Here, I'm going to make another mutagen 4, because I'm going to need that. How are we doing? Beans and honey. Still not enough beans? Are you serious? Are we still not producing enough beans? How can this be? Wow, we need to produce yet more beans. I'll probably have to put another one over here. What do I need? Super alloy and fertilizer. I'm gonna make another 3, I think, because we're just not producing enough beans to keep up with our honey production. And anything else I needed? Water. Water, that's easy to come by. Go, so let's just see where I can squeeze a couple more. One can go there, I guess. I can put one probably over here without too much pain. And for now, probably going to tuck one in here. There we go. I need to go and grab some beans to put in those. And we'll see if that does it. We have so many beans growing, it's unfreaking believable. But, you know, like I say, we're still not actually keeping up with the honey production. So, you know, it'll be what it'll be, I guess. Alright, I went too quickly after I pressed the button. I'm going to let these get going, because then I'll take them up the Stargate to put the things in there. So, I have my 2 lots of frog eggs, which I'm going to take up to by the Stargate, and I'm getting some fish eggs on the go, because the next thing we're going to do is build a couple of fish farms, because that seems like a good plan too. So let's start off by running up the Stargate and installing those frogs. Yoink. And we can probably pick up another set of frog eggs while we're here, which I might do, just because if we get more powerful ones, I don't see why not. Because we're absolutely flying with the animals now. And I wish these went away when you've done them, because that's going to get confusing. There's going to be several I'm probably going to discover I've looted already and walked past. And let's chuck those frog eggs in, and away we go. So yeah, I mean, when I went there, we're already at like 10 tons of animals. Absolutely nuts. And working on fish is only gonna accelerate that further. Though one of the reasons I want to do at least a couple of fish farms is because fish farms do produce some insects as well. Not vast amounts, 90 per second, which is not crazy numbers, but not terrible numbers either. But I will probably continue to sort of push towards fish eggs because of that. It seems like we need more insects, and we're not really hammering it on insects, I've got to be honest. So we need plankton C. We had the fertilizer we needed, mutagen 3 I think it was, in order to make the fish eggs. So I'm wondering whether or not this is going to, the more powerful fish eggs are going to accelerate the insects as well. I doubt it very much, if I'm honest, but I can hope. So let's grab a couple. Bioplastic nugget there, and still don't have another one. No, it's taking its time. So we'll put a fish farm right here. Yoink. And Right, you see, yeah, because the insects is at 90 already now. And if I put the fish eggs in, I mean, fortunately the fish aren't coming out of the ground, which is nice, but that does not accelerate the insects. It just accelerates the animals. The other thing, of course, I have forgotten to build, which I keep saying I'm going to build, is this thing. Energy multiplier. I've got a couple of those actually. I thought I picked one of those up actually when I was doing it, and that's not a compass, is it? Sad times. Pretty sure I picked up a couple of energy multipliers. Let's pick up these fish eggs. Ooh, 500%. Nice. That was a lucky roll. Multipliers. Yes, I have exactly 2. So that will be perfect for my needs. And this I need. Yep, perfect. Excellent. Alright, let's go and drop another fish producey thing. I'm going to drop this one down here somewhere. In fact, I'm going to drop this one like sort of out somewhere. I've got a pillar here, there we go, where I can stand and place things. Come on, let me up, let me up. There we go, I can stand to place stuff like that. And then I can just stand in the water and hopefully place this, which will mean that's producing nearly a kilogram every second. So that is really going to help build up. Now, I think I need to build a portal generator. Right, portal generator. What do we need for said portal generator? Oh, and I want to drop that card off before I forget as well, to just double check that I do only need one more. So portal generator, couple of circuits, couple of super alloy, couple of fusion cells. Okay, so got any of those? We'll take those out of here. We'll take those circuits because I need some circuits for the fusion cells as well, I believe, and some osmium. We'll grab the bits out of there. I know I need a couple of obsidian for fusion cells as well. Fusion cells, so I need 3 and 2 obsidian and 2 osmium. Oh, sorry, 1 obsidian, 2 osmium. So let's make sure I've got 6 of those for now. So that should be that one and that one. Done. 2 of those produced. Some circuits. And 2 super alloy rods. 2 super alloy rods. And what do I need to produce a compass? That was a long time ago. Silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. Okay, silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. That was something I haven't needed for a while. Alright, done. So, portal generator. Excellent. Where can I place my portal generator? I would like to place it like round here. Is that going to fit? That would kind of fit nicely right there. I like that. I like that. That was a good fit there for a second. It kind of snapped how I wanted it to. Now it's not going to do it again. I could go that way. That would also work. I did like that one for a second. And for a second there it snapped. Come on, give it to me again. Okay, I'm going to try and get this in. Was it 1 over? It kind of looked like when I did it, it was 1 over. Because that looks like it's too close and actually hits the It's all the other stuff. Whereas there for a second, for a very small second, it's good. Like that. What if I place it like that? I mean, I think there's some crossover here between the two structures. I'm going to try and ignore it because I think it's not supposed to do that. But I like the way it's done it, so I'm going to stick with it. Just because it fits nicely with my surroundings. The only bad news is, can I still reach the water? I can, but it's a bit difficult. Okay. No, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Okay. Materials required. Rare long-range wrecks detected. Scan for distant wrecks. Okay. Whoa. They're not kidding when they say there's some serious materials required. Rarity 5, difficulty 5. Okay, use this machine to explore the wrecks scattered around your planet. Portals require quartz to be opened. Rescan for locations if you do not have enough quartz. Rarity levels indicate the rarity of the loot found in the wrecks. Difficulty levels indicate how complex the interior of the wrecks are. Lovely. All locations contain at least one wreck. Okay. Sometimes more. You need to come back via the portal to keep the loot you've gathered. Wrecks contain unique loot. Okay. So, I mean, this is like a maximum level wreck here, which I think we're going to have to go for. But I think that's going to have to be next time, because I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when I think we're going to be turning this mad puppy on. Thanks a lot.